Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lex if you are new here, and I just want to share with you guys that I have officially lost half of my body weight on Mounjaro, Zepbound. I have officially lost half my body weight. I started out September 16th, 2022, 365 pounds. And as of yesterday, when I did my weigh-in, I weighed 182. That is literally half my body weight. How I did it? Well, I did not do it in the gym, if I do say so myself. I did it solely on Mounjaro. A lot of people are going to lie to you. I am not, okay? I did not go to the gym to lose this weight. I lost this weight solely on Mounjaro Zepbound. I lost my weight solely by injecting once weekly, every 7 days. Here are some things that I did personally that helped me lose weight consistently. There were some weeks where I would either stay the same or my weight would go up, but it wasn't necessarily my weight going up. It was I was just retaining water, retaining salt, or I had high inflammation, or I was severely constipated, okay? Severely constipated, because I never actually gained fat back. It was situational. So I first started out September 16th, 2022 was my very first injection of Mounjaro. And you're gonna hear me go back and forth between Mounjaro and Zepbound. Same medication, different name, same active ingredient, tirzepatide. Same active ingredient. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. You have to want to lose the weight for this medication to work for you. You have to already mentally have known and decided, I am going to do whatever it takes to get this weight off. Whether it's eating right, going to the gym, being in a calorie deficit, working hard, being consistent, having movement, being mentally stable, getting enough sleep, having support, having healthy relationships. You have to want to mentally, before you even start taking the injection, mentally have to already be committed to the program. Once you're mentally committed to the program, it's smooth sailing. You have to want to be, you have to be focused, dedicated, and patient. If I'm really being honest, this is literally a mind game. It is a mental game. You have to trick your mind and your body to get the job done, okay? I did not lose 183 pounds in the gym. I did not lose my weight in the gym. I lost my weight by eating high protein, drinking a gallon of water, getting 8 hours of sleep, 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night. I do have really bad insomnia. So I would say, let's start here. If you are someone who deals with insomnia like I do, consult with your doctor, okay? Consult with your doctor, because it's not gonna get any easier. And especially because insomnia can be a side effect of Mounjaro, Zepbound, almost any GLP-1 out there. Consult your doctor. Me personally, I consulted my doctor. At first we started on, I think it was trazodone. It worked for a couple days, it stopped working, and then we switched over to hydroxyzine. Hydroxyzine literally is heaven sent, okay? I will advise starting any medication of that matter and being on a GLP-1, just be mindful of the gastric delaying, because some medications are going to take a little while to actually dissolve and digest into your body. I have to take my hydroxyzine 2 to 3 hours prior to me actually wanting to be sleeping. That is a side effect of taking a GLP-1. I am okay with it, but my doctor did preface ahead of time, hey, you're gonna need to take this medication an hour early and prepare for bed. Honestly, I feel like all of my medication takes a while to digest and absorb, and which is why they say that birth control is one of the high key factors. Oral birth control, they say that, oh, if you're on an oral birth control, that you should switch and use an alternate form of contraceptive because it can cause pregnancy. I don't know nothing about that. I have been on birth control my entire Mounjaro Zepbound journey, oral, and I have not ever had a problem. Again, just something to be mindful of, but I definitely would recommend getting your sleep, eating high protein, drinking your water. Now, a few ways to get your water intake in, because I see a lot of people, they always ask like, oh my god, how do you get so much water in? Find fun ways to drink water. Ways that I would find fun ways to drink water was on Amazon, which now you can find in Target. I would get protein 2.0 water, and then now I drink vitamin water. So in the beginning of my journey, I did used to drink protein water, but that has, I think it's like 15 grams of protein. Like 10 out of 10. It has enough protein for you to actually get your protein in and still be drinking water. Kill two birds, one stone, okay? Now I simply just drink vitamin water because I don't need to drink my protein. I can if I want, but I don't need to. Also, I would get a new Stanley. One thing for me that along this journey, I would absolutely recommend you doing some type of reward system. For me, every 50 pounds, I rewarded myself. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be completely honest. Every time I lost 50 pounds, like 50 pounds, 100 pounds, 150, I've not gotten to 200 pounds, but I'm kind of close. I don't know if I'm gonna hit 200 pounds down. I don't know if I wanna be that small. But every time I did hit a milestone, I absolutely rewarded myself. I think my very first milestone, I bought a new pair of sneakers and some AirPods so that I could go to the gym. And it was like, oh, it was like keeping me motivated to want to actually keep going and do more. If you have something to look forward to, because, you know, I'm typically the type of person, like if I want it, I'm just gonna go get it. Okay, so putting rewards behind my milestones and goals, for me, it very much so like lit up my day, gave me something to look forward to, made me very much so excited for the future. So let me think, what was my set? Like once I hit 100 pounds down, I do believe that I went to Coach and bought me, oh, I bought a Tabby 26. I lost 100 pounds. Like, why wouldn't I? Make your rewards and your milestones feel real. Actually manifest them into real life, because it gets you more excited and it keeps you disciplined, it keeps you focused, it keeps you on the right track. So I would suggest you having a cute cup to drink your water out of. Maybe you having a sweet treat as far as the protein 2.0 water or the vitamin water. Me, I'm a vitamin water girl down, okay? I am obsessed. I could show you my refrigerator right now. I have like 20 vitamin waters and they're all the same flavor. The only flavor that I drink is the tropical mango. I will from time to time drink orange or strawberry. Is it strawberry kiwi? Maybe it's strawberry kiwi. But I will from time to time drink those. But I am a tropical mango girl down. I really do honestly truly believe that if you want this to work, you have to be in a mindset for it to work. You have to be focused, dedicated, have discipline. If you don't have support, go find support. There is so much support on TikTok. There's so much support here on YouTube. There's so much support on Instagram. If you are someone that has PCOS and you want PCOS support, I have a couple girly pops that I could introduce you to that you could follow. If you are type 2 diabetic and you want to follow someone with that kind of journey on a GLP-1, I got a couple girls that you could follow. For me, I started Mounjaro Zepbound strictly for weight loss and to regulate my high blood pressure. Mainly for the weight loss. I wasn't really worried about the high blood pressure, to be honest. My doctor was, I was not. Was actually put on Mounjaro for my high blood pressure. He was like, well, I got something that's going to cure it. You might lose a couple pounds as a side effect. And I was just like, okay. But I thought we were treating my blood pressure being high. Actually, he was giving me the gold ticket to weight loss. And I had no idea. I did not know anything about Mounjaro Zepbound prior to me starting. Before all the hype, I had no idea. No, I had no idea actually what I was getting myself into. But I am so thankful, so thankful for me actually exploring that, trusting my doctor, because I am highly scared of needles. Yes, I am. And I'm just excited that I actually committed to it, because there were times where I was just like, no. screw this, I don't want to do it anymore. The side effects were, you know, getting on my nerves. I was getting nauseous, I was getting dizzy, I was getting headaches. I was so fatigued when I first started. The stomach pain, oh my god, the stomach pain. I was just like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, For me though, my side effects would last about 48 hours on a good day. Sometimes 72 hours, but I highly believe that side effects are self-induced. And because the medication was so new when I started it, I didn't know what I was doing that was self-inducing those side effects, which 100% was me eating fast food, me eating fried foods, me eating things with high fats. Oh my god, that would just turn my stomach up. High sugars, like eating a lot of like chocolate and cookies. Oh my god, my stomach was in a rut. And I could really feel it. Like, I could really feel it, okay? Like, really feel it. And I had no idea what was going on until later in my journey. I started researching. I started communicating with the other girls in the community. I honestly and truly have created such a great support system surrounding me when it comes to being on a GLP-1 medication. I love my GLP-1 girlies down that I met on TikTok just by going live and talking to them about like everyday things, like real life things. I've made a community on there, which they have now since followed me to YouTube, because this is where I be at now. Like, you can follow me on TikTok, which all my social media handles are the same. Thank you, Lex, but it's a YU. You can follow me on all my social medias. If you're in the beginning stages of your GLP-1 and you feel like you're oh so fatigued, my like best and biggest recommendation is go to sleep. I tell people all the time, they're like, oh my god, I'm so fatigued, what should you do? I never took B12. Okay, I know now, like in these newer medications that they're concocting, they got B12 in their tirzepatide. No, I took Mounjaro by the box from Eli Lilly. There were no extra additives in it, okay? I would go to sleep. Like, I would go to work. If I would sleep at work, I would drink some coffee. I would get it together. Honestly, I was also drinking like Red Bulls and Celsiuses. And honestly, that is how my liver enzymes got so high. I did have an issue with elevated liver enzymes, and 100% it was the energy drinks and protein shakes, Premier Protein, and Fairlife Protein. You know how I feel about that. They have sucralose in them, and it's hazardous to humans. I'm not gonna say it again in another video because y'all don't care to hear that. Y'all just continue to drink the drinks. I'm gonna let y'all continue to drink the drinks because this is your body and not mine. But for me, I didn't know, so until I was educated on that, I was still drinking them. But then like my health was at risk, so it was like do or you don't. Yeah, so honestly, just be true to yourself as well. I would really say do not take anything personal when other people speak about GLP-1s. Be confident in yourself, be confident in your decision, and keep pushing forward, okay? When I tell you, if there's anybody in your life that's hating on you, that's making you feel less than, that's making you feel like you can't do it, baby, whether you are a man or a woman, you can do it. If I can do it, I'm the laziest person out there, okay? I am so lazy. Well, not anymore. When I was almost 400 pounds, I was the laziest person ever. Now I'm very much so active. I don't mind like walking. I don't mind, you know, instead of taking the elevator, like, oh, we're gonna walk. I don't care if it's hot. Like, now if I have makeup on, I might not want to do that. But just like a regular day, like right now, like if you're like, oh, let's take the steps, let's go up 10 flights, I'm down. I really don't care. I'm down. Now, if we got groceries and we got cases of what, the answer is no. But I'm down for the cause. Now, before, I would catch an attitude and I would just be like, I'm not doing that. Like, no, actually I'm too big. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I am gonna put some before pictures on the screen just for the people that are new here. Y'all can see like what I looked like prior. I'm gonna pop in some before pictures here for you guys. This is when I was 365 pounds when I first started in 2021, and then 2022, and then 2023, and then 2024. I'm gonna drop some pictures for you guys so you guys can see me along my journey. Any pictures that you see of me in the gym, baby, it's just for show. I did not work out to lose this weight. I absolutely did not, okay? Coming from my mouth, I did not lose weight by working out in the gym. So if you're not working out, I am proof you don't have to. Don't listen to the naysayers. I am living proof that you do not need to lift a weight, run a mile, walk a mile to get this weight up off your body. I did not. Okay? Your best bet is to eat your protein and drink your water and get you 7 to 8 hours of sleep, and just make sure that you are peaceful, you are grounded, okay? Because when I tell you, this is going to be the most exhilarating experience of your life. Y'all might want to know what I ate. I was eating a whole bunch of grilled chicken, vegetables. My favorite at the time was broccoli. I was eating white rice, because I know they say like, oh, stay away from white rice. Babes, I am a jasmine rice girly down to the ground, okay? That's all I eat is white jasmine rice. You cannot trick me into eating brown rice. You simply cannot. I just won't do it, if I'm being honest. It's not about brown rice. It's like too hard, it's too firm. I don't like it, okay? But I will say, again, eat that high protein. When I say high protein, please do not drink your protein. Please make sure you are eating your protein in meats. Now, if you're a vegetarian or vegan, this conversation is not for you, because I don't know how you get your protein in. But if you are a meat eater, if you eat, you know, red meat, poultry, fish, seafood, all of those things, please get your protein in meats. Please get your protein in that way, outside of trying to get your protein in from, let's say, drinks such as protein shakes or whatever, protein bars, protein snacks. Please just try to actually eat your protein. You might get full, yes. What I would normally do is I would eat my food first and then I would drink my water. A lot of people say, oh, well, when I'm eating and drinking at the same time, oh, that's where you're wrong. You should not be eating and drinking at the same time. Your parents didn't teach you that? Growing up, you're supposed to eat your food first and then drink your juice? Yeah, that was really the only thing that they did right growing up. But absolutely, I eat my food first, however much I can stomach. Now, if you make a plate, you don't have to finish the plate. Also, what I would do is, I like to eat pasta, not as often, but when I do eat pasta, I eat pasta. So instead of eating regular pasta, I switched all my pasta out for protein pasta. My eating restrictions were very much so, certain things would make my stomach upset or cause me to be nauseous. So I was more so like, hey, I just would like a meat and a vegetable. I would just like a meat and a vegetable. When I say a meat and a vegetable, I was like salmon and like mixed veggies, or salmon or chicken and mixed veggies, or like steak and potatoes. Like, I very much so am a foodie and I love good food. I love to eat, but I just noticed that in the beginning of my journey, eating things with a lot of seasoning, oof. Okay. The video is getting kind of long. Let me know in the comments if you want a part 2. To how I lost 183 pounds on Mounjaro Zepbound without working out in the gym, and how I am now half my body weight in under 3 years. That's it. Video's over. Cut. Until next time, don't miss me too much. Bye.
I got that diamonds on her arm, diamonds in her ears. She even wear that diamonds for a year.